All right, guys, I pulled this from a live stream I did this weekend, and I thought it was pretty interesting. And I wanted to focus a little bit more on deep sea mining for precious metals, the next frontier. If you saw my live stream on Sunday, you would have heard me mention this. Now, the whole thing I wanted to kind of paint a picture right here, right? We look at our precious metals. We go to our coin shop or we go to the online dealer to stack the precious metal of our choice. It can be silver, gold, platinum, palladium, whatever you choose to stack, right? But how many people think about the details or how the silver gets to our distributor, right? We know about the mines. We know how dangerous they have become. We also realize how um, the prices are affected by this, right? But I may be late to the party. I didn't know too much about deep sea mining for precious metals. I stumbled across this article this weekend, but as we see here, this was written April 25th, 2023. And a video that I'll share later on in this audio podcast is from 4 years ago. So if you knew about deep sea mining for precious metals, um, put it in the comments. Let me know what's one of your sources, and I'll go back and to review it. So I want to go to deep dive into this article right here. So let's go into it. Okay. This right here is by Manhattan Gold and Silver. You see that on April 25th, 2023, it was put together. Deep sea mining for precious metals, the next frontier. Okay, deep sea precious metal mining refers to the process of extracting valuable metals such as gold, silver, copper, zinc, and others from the ocean floor. This type of mining involves drilling into the seabed using specialized equipment to extract the metals, which are often found in polymetallic nodules or sulfide deposits. Now, JT, you may say, JT, what the hell is polymetallic nodules? Well, I'm going to tell you right now. I was a biology major, but I still never seen any of this. Not at Coppin State University, one of the best universities in the world. Blue and gold. Yep, that's what I believe. Anyway, let's talk about polymetallic nodules. Polymetallic nodules are small potato shaped rocks that are found on the ocean floor and are a significant target for undersea mining operations. These nodules are formed over millions of years by chemical reactions between seawater and the minerals that make up the ocean floor. They stated it right here, nice and clear for all of us to understand. Give them a round of applause. Now I'm going to go into deep dive on sulfide deposits. Sulfide deposits are another type of valuable mineral deposit that can be found on the ocean floor. These deposits are formed by the action of hydrothermal vents. These vents are openings in the sea floor where hot, mineral rich water is released from the Earth's mantle. I bet you didn't know about that. And if you did, put a thumbs up in the comment below so I can see the smart subscribers of this channel. Okay. Now let's go on a little deeper. As the hot water mixes with the cold seawater, minerals precipitate out of the water and form sulfide deposits. See, you should have paid attention in biology class, right? Now, both polymetallic nodules and sulfide deposits can contain a variety of valuable metals, including copper, zinc, lead, gold, and silver. The concentrations of these metals can be quite high in some deposits, making them a lucrative target for mining operations. Now, we know that everything in the future is based off these metals. We know that silver is used in the um, medical supplies. We know silver is used in solar panels. We also know the rise of electronic vehicles. Silver is very important. We know platinum is important in catalytic converters, and we know copper has its use as well, zinc, lead, and we know gold. But one of the highest reflective metals, as we know, silver. It's very important, and we need our silver for our stacks. So this form of mining is the new frontier, still in its infancy. Well, the start. Okay. Well, let's start here. Okay, let's go ahead and say the status of deep sea precious metal mining. Let's go a little further in this article. The status of deep sea precious metal mining. Currently, deep sea precious metal mining is in its infancy, with only a few companies actively engaging in exploration and development. Now, the high cost and technical complexity of deep sea mining make it a challenging endeavor, but the potential rewards are significant. Now, get your piece of paper out. I want you guys to write these companies down. Some people, as we know, invest in businesses that mine precious metals. And I know some members of our community believe if you don't hold it, you don't own it. But if you want to invest in a new frontier, this is not financial advice. Please acknowledge that, guys, that I do not do that. Not whatsoever. I'm just reading the article, and I'm going to mention some companies that are deep diving on this endeavor of deep sea precious metal mining. Let's check it out. Some of the companies currently undertaking deep sea mining include Nautilus Minerals. It's a Canadian company that has a mining lease for an area in the Bismarck Sea off the coast of Papua New Guinea. And we have another company called Deep Green Metals, a company that is exploring an area in the Pacific Ocean known as the Clarion-Clipperton Zone. If you're familiar with these companies, let me know in the comments. I'd like to have a conversation. Maybe you can sit down and talk about what you have studied. Remember, guys, do your own research. Now, unexplored areas with potential. There are several unexplored areas that may be future deep sea mining targets, including the South Atlantic, the Indian Ocean, and the Arctic Ocean. These are areas thought to contain significant deposits of precious metals, but further exploration is needed to confirm their full potential. Okay, guys, I'm going to deep dive more into this right after the break. So let's take this break from the sponsor, of course, JT Coin Rings, where I talk coin rings and all things precious metals, and I'll see you right after this commercial.
Take pride in your stack and wear it. Johnson Toe is an American craftsman who could take your favorite coin design and create art that you'd be very proud to wear and something very special to share. JT Coin Rings, handcrafts, handmade jewelry, especially for you.
Okay, guys, I am back. Now, I want us to focus on this deep sea mining for precious metals. If you don't have a visualization of it, I found one here on YouTube. So let's check this out. I'm now sharing this. Let's see it. All right, here. All right, this right here is a visualization of deep sea mining. All right, we're going to play this, no sound, so we can watch the process, and I'll explain what's going on. There we go here. We have them placing this mining tool way down to the ocean floor. It looks pretty similar, right? We've seen something like this before, but I don't know if we've ever seen it used like this. So this is visualization. As you see, it's going close to 2,000 miles to the ocean floor, 4,000 miles plus And here we go. So now this instrument is going to mine the floors, taking up the nodules that's at the bottom of the floor. It's going to bring them up the tube, as it will show here. This 2-minute video I will also put in the description below, so you can check it out for yourself. Fair use. All right, so as we see here, it's mining the floors. Over 5,000 miles in the said oceans that we mentioned earlier. And as you see, it's making the debris. Now, the biggest thing here, we will be talking about the risk that this could be happening to ocean life, our drinking water supply. Is the risk worth the reward? As we see here, the nodules and the debris, it's going up. And we also see the byproduct coming back down into the water supply. This is what most people that are concerned about this process feel that could be hazardous, not just to our health, but to ocean life. What do you think? Leave those thoughts in the comments for me, okay? But this is the process. This is a visualization on how it will work. As you can guess, this is very, very, very expensive. Okay, very expensive process. And we listed 2 companies that are doing this. So I want us to keep that in mind. The Nautilus company that was listed, that was in Canada, and check them out. Do your research on these companies and see exactly if they're profitable. What are their predictions for the upcoming years? And this is a strong company. Put your money in. Do you think you'll gain a profit or not? Okay, let's check them out. But I want to go back to the article. So let's check this article out real quick. We're going to the environmental risk versus the reward. This is what I wanted to focus on. So as we see here, environmental risk versus reward. The impact of deep sea mining on the environment is a topic of much debate. The drilling and extraction process can disrupt marine ecosystems and destroy habitats for deep sea creatures. There are also concerns about the release of toxic chemicals and heavy metals into the water column. As the industry continues to develop, it is important that everyone involved considers the cost and benefits of these operations and works to minimize the impact on the planet and its inhabitants. Now, this article came from the Manhattan Gold and Silver blog, and I'm going to keep a tab on this to see exactly what are going to be the big things that happen in deep sea precious metal mining. Let me know in the comments if you ran across any great articles or information so I can review in the next video. All right. But guys, what do you think? Is deep sea mining worth the risk? I know we want our precious metals. We need our precious metals to store wealth for us and our families. But as we see, they're going as deep down the sea that this may disrupt the ecosystem, right? Ocean life. It may pollute water. Is it worth it? Is having gold and silver and all these metals worth destroying the earth? Let me know in the comments, okay? All right, now guys, I want you to know that every month I do a giveaway on the channel, and I have special gifts for my subscribers and members. I want you to check out this member of my channel and what he has to say about the great perks of being a member of the JT Coin Rings channel. Check him out.
Hi, my name is Red-Headed Step Stacker, and since I've become a member of the JT Coin Rings channel, my life has improved dramatically. Yankee Stacking has been contacting me for silver advice. My ex-wife started paying me alimony. And beautiful women at least 2 or 3 times a day approach me with my favorite desserts. So if you want to improve your lifestyle, I highly recommend becoming a member of the JT Coin Rings channel, the hardest working guy on YouTube.
Go check out my friend, the Red-Headed Step Stacker, on Hello America, Explore America's channel. You won't be disappointed. Great content. And hey, consider being a member of the JT Coin Rings channel. If you're in the market of looking for a coin ring, don't forget me, jtcoinrings.com. If you need a specialized coin, hit me at jtcoinrings@gmail.com. Guys, thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Hey, if you like the content so far,